Hi. So, how are you doing, Sonam?
It was great.
Nice. So, you are aware about the today's topic, right? It
Yes,
is more or less the same that we discussed in the previous session.
yes, almost same.
Yeah. So now it is more like an unexpected situation or a hypothetical situation. And what would be your reaction, and how will you deal with that kind of a situation? There were two situations which were mentioned in that document. Which would be your preference, or which would be the topic that you would like to talk?
I think I read first one.
That bank employee.
Yes,
You
yes,
were
yes.
working as a bank manager. Okay. And there was another one which was, let's say, are you from, like, where are you from exactly? What is your native place?
My native place is Bihar. Yes.
And you're currently based in Bihar, or you're living somewhere else?
No, I'm in Kolkata.
You're in Kolkata. Okay. So you moved from Bihar to Kolkata.
Yes, yes,
Okay. So the second situation which was mentioned there was something similar which you have done already. So
yes, yes.
let's say the second situation says that you were based in your native place and you received a call. You you gave an interview for a particular company and you moved to another city. And there was a confirmation which was given that you are selected for that job, right?
Okay.
And so that is what the other situation was. So would you like to discuss on that situation, or you would still want to discuss on the
Actually,
bank man?
first I will discuss on that because I don't go through that situation. So maybe a little bit I will
The
discuss
bank.
about this, and
Mhm.
after that, after 5 minutes, maybe I will go for that.
Sure. So let's say, as you are already aware of the situation, that you are a bank manager and there was an instance of a robbery in your bank. So how will you deal with that kind of a situation? What would be your first reaction if there was someone in your bank, in your branch?
So, so I would say, as we know that robbers and thieves can strike unexpectedly.
Exactly.
So they are very ruthless, cunning, greedy people.
Hmm. Hmm.
We can't expect any mercy from them. So
Exactly.
and they also have come up with full complete plan. They have guns and weapons. Okay, and
Hmm.
also we know that usually bank are crowded with usually bank are crowded with people.
Exactly. Yeah.
So branch manager as a branch manager, uh, I have some responsibility towards my branch, but I don't resist them because that would put bank employees and customer at risk. So I will give the key under
Hmm.
compulsion, you may say that.
Okay. So you'll give the key, but then if there was any opportunity that there were like the number of robbers or the number of people in the group were less, and they were all engaged in opening that vault. And if there was a situation where you can raise that alarm, or maybe you can give a call to on the emergency number.
Yes, if I get
How will you
uh,
take that opportunity?
hello,
Yeah.
I
Hello,
didn't
you are
get
audible.
you. Hello, I didn't
Hello.
get.
Yeah. So the last thing which I asked was that if there was any opportunity where you could make a call, or maybe you could raise an alarm. So how will you make the most of that opportunity?
If I get a little bit of time, then I will definitely call the police and I will
Hmm.
inform them regarding this situation.
Okay.
But I don't think so it will happen because they are uh, come up with
The
full
planners.
plan. Yes, so you can't
Yeah.
expect any call. Maybe you can make alarm ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello.
Okay. And yep. Hello. And just in case, like this has now been done and dusted, and to avoid such instances in future, what would be your first step as a branch manager? What would be the measures that you will be taking that such instances are not repeated in future?
Sorry, I didn't get your voice. Hello.
Okay. So let's say the current situation is already done and dusted. Okay. Now, such instances are not repeated in future. So, as a branch manager, what would be the measures that you will take to avoid such situations?
I will put more CCTV cameras, and I will also appoint some secret agent
Mm-hmm.
regarding this situation.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I don't have
So,
any idea regarding that, so
do
I
you think a
can't.
secret agent will help? Like hiring a secret agent will be helpful in such cases?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking, do you think like hiring a secret agent will be helpful in such situations?
Maybe I can't fully sure, but maybe it's helpful at that point of time.
Okay. So will you be considering an option like there will be more guards on the entrance of the bank? So will you consider that kind of a thing, or
I
you still
think
won't go into that?
guards are already available in
Mm-hmm.
the banks. So
Okay.
if it's needed, then definitely I will uh, put more guards.
So what, according to you, is the responsibility of a guard, or maybe the people who are guarding that entrance? What are their responsibilities? Because it is their failure ultimately that the robbers were able to get into the bank premises, right?
Actually, their responsibility is to uh, protect us, but at that point of time, uh, they are fully come up with complete plans. So might be at that point of time, guard will not do anything
Mm-hmm.
because guard are only for the gardening.
So the last thing that you were saying about the guards was, can you repeat that for me?
Actually, I don't know um, the I don't know about the duty regarding guard, what they exactly doing. So I
Okay,
can't explain.
no problems. Okay, so let's say if about the vault, again, there are certain vaults which has biometrics and nobody else can open that except the authorized person. So would you consider such kind of advanced technology or security measures in your bank? Because a lot of banks, especially the nationalized banks, they are using quite an old security measures and the technology in their bank premises. What's your take on the technology on the aspect of technology?
Yes, definitely. If I have, if it's helpful for my bank, then I definitely go for that vault. What kind of vault? I don't know about that.
So I'll quickly share the feedback. There are positive feedbacks which I have mentioned. A good use of vocabulary, that I must say, that you are aware of or you did refer to the session document which was shared, and you used the vocabulary quite well. I did not find any major challenges in terms of grammar, except a few. There was one sentence which I failed to mention. I did not mention that, in my diary. But yeah, most of the sentences were structured for grammatically correct, and you used vocabulary quite well. So it's a considerable improvement. And Other than that, like we can discuss for 2 minutes if you wish to on the other situation.
No, would I ask you something?
Yeah, sure,
Mm,
you can.
how long have you been teaching in this app?
So it's barely been 2 months, not more than that.
Apart from this, what's your goal? What's your ambition?
So currently I'm working as a content writer, and I mean, in the organization, I'm quite happy with the organization that I'm working for, and it's quite an interesting job. But my future goal would be to open an agency, like my own agency in content writing itself, in writing and in the digital marketing. So that's
Okay.
what my goal is.
And what you're doing for your improvement?
For my improvement, see, I am not too fond of reading, but now that I feel that there is a need that I should read a bit, start to read. So I've started reading books, and I majorly focus on the books which are on self-improvement rather than fiction or novels. I'm not that interested in those kind of genre, so I specifically focus on self-improvement books.
Okay.
And I watch a lot of videos. I mean, TED talks and podcasts, similar, some like these kind of things.